It's over with. God good, sucker ass niggas. Hating ass, bitch ass niggas.
A prosecution that really dislikes me, bro. The first time I went to court, he looked at me and said, wipe me down. It's an old gray white man, bro. Like, I ain't even know he knew my song. I couldn't do nothing but I was like, damn, bro, like, it's personal, man. That's prosecutor misconduct. He looked at me and said, wipe me down. It surprised me, bro. It surprised me. I was like, damn. Then the dudes I was in the tank with, I had 2 Mexicans. They saw it. They was off, bro. They was like, man, they was mad, bro. Like, he surprised everybody that day, bro. He was emotional. I'm just glad that it's over, man. Thank God, thank my attorneys.
Yeah.
Just ready to go cross seas. I'm finna take a vacation. This really was a bump in my life, and I done made it over that bump. Now I just trying to enjoy my happiness, you know?
Yeah. Well, congratulations.
Here I go.
Going around that he's been recharged, and it sounds like the feds did decide to recharge him because the Ninth Circuit had vacated the Duarte decision.
Right. So the Ninth Circuit, after the dismissal, vacated the Duarte decision. They're going to hear it en banc in September. So I am frankly just shocked by the fact that the government decided to move forward with charges now, just given what's been going on and developing in Second Circuit case law around the country, including in the Ninth Circuit. They recalled the Duarte decision. They depublished it so that the entire Ninth Circuit, the court as a whole, can re-review it. I am not expecting a different decision. And if you look at what decisions are coming down from other circuits around the country, other circuits are in alignment with what the Ninth Circuit found. And I believe that ultimately the Supreme Court will be in alignment when the issue comes before them, probably in the next year or so. But they refiled charges. We will again move for dismissal. There are a couple of other motions that I will be filing in addition to raising the Duarte and Second Amendment challenges. We'll be moving to dismiss on additional grounds in the coming weeks. This is, a case where Mr. Hatch was charged, as you know, initially by the state. We have 1 dismissal there. Charged then by the feds, 2nd dismissal. And they're going at it again a 3rd time. And one of the things I think that's most shocking about the newer indictments, it all involves identical conduct. So the same.
Okay, man, so this is a crazy situation. So Charleston White is still blaming Vlad after Boosie got indicted again. Now, let me tell you what's going on. After the whole cases were dropped, remember, the Lil Boosie cases were federal and state gun charges against him. Now, the whole cases was dropped, dismissed, and everything was back to normal. Now, Lil Boosie already planned his vacation and stuff like that. Now, Vlad invited him and told him, listen up, Lil Boosie, I'm about to give you some money for your vacation. Come get this money, man. Do some episode with me. You get what I'm saying? We have to talk about the cases ever since the cases was dropped. Now, he came on the podcast, talked about the cases, and everything was back to normal. Boosie traveled for the vacation, took 30 people from his family. That's a huge amount of people. And they went on this vacation and everything was normal until Boosie got a call from his lawyer, and the lawyer was like, listen up, you are being indicted again on the same case. Now, that was crazy. Now, Charleston went online and Charleston was like, I want Lil Boosie to stop effing with Vlad, but he wouldn't listen. Now, look at him crying on the internet after getting indicted again. I told you, it won't be long till you go back to jail. LOL. Now, this was really crazy. I was like, damn, Charleston, what are you doing? I mean, I know you hate Lil Boosie so much, but I know that, the situation of Lil Boosie getting back to jail or getting back to prison is not going to put no money in your pocket. I mean, isn't it crazy? Why do you hate this man so much? Now, remember, man, when Lil Boosie got, dismissed, the whole gun charges against Boosie got dismissed, Charleston got on Instagram and said, I am the ninja who was wishing jail on Boosie and was gleefully hoping they finally had him. I will not lose hope because Lil Turi is effed up. He will get arrested for something again. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Hashtag back the blue. Now, this was crazy. Now, Boosie's son responded to Charleston and told him, I hope you die. Clown, the F you worried about me for, punk? Now, Charleston was like, those laughing emojis. Your daddy sugar diabetes might take him out in 10 years. Now, that was crazy. all this situation makes you to find out that Charleston doesn't really like Boosie, although that Charleston came out in the past to say that he wished he was friend with Lil Boosie, that he was just playing around, but that was crazy. Now, the internet is not real, bruh. Everything that goes on in the internet is just for entertainment and educational purposes, so we don't have to take it personal, okay? Cool. I know that Lil Boosie already made it clear that Charleston is a threat to his success. Now, he said that because he doesn't want to be fighting with Charleston. He told Charleston, listen up, you got smoke. Now, I don't want that smoke from you, okay? Cool. Stay far away from me, stay on your own, be your own man. I don't want no problem with you. We are cool, right? So, but Charleston wouldn't listen. Charleston was like, F it, man. Talking about you is making me a lot of money on the internet, so I'm going to keep doing that. Now, Lil Boosie said some things after he got indicted again by the same man that actually indicted him the first time. Now, listen up. He said, I'm on vacation with my family. My lawyer called me and said this federal prosecutor, Mr. M. Wheat, was indicted me again on the same charges and added a charge that I was a drug attack around a firearm. Shake my head. Why didn't you charge me with that same first time? The judges has ruled at this point you're making this a excuse. This has to be unconstitutional. This shows how far these devils will go to try and stop a successful black man with a voice. This man has a serious vendetta of hate against me. He wants to be a character in a movie. He just doesn't respect the court. He races and has no respect for the court. If I wasn't Boosie, this would not be happening to me. This same man looked at me, said, wipe me down on my first court appearance. LOL, he's obsessed. I have never seen nothing like this in my damn life. 30 of us on vacation, I get this news. He put these hardest battles on his strongest soldiers. God got me. This man doesn't respect the law. Tell a president pardon this bullshit. Now, this was going crazy, really crazy. Now, you can see that Boosie is still on vacation. Now, the news was coming. Now, Charleston White is about to drag his ass on the social media. Now, I don't know what's going to happen at the end of the day. Probably, man, Lil Boosie was celebrating so early. Now, that's what happens when you're internet influencer or stuff like that, or an artist who is always on the internet. Because in my own personal opinion, I would say that the person, the federal prosecutor who was actually indicting Boosie on these charges was actually on social media following Lil Boosie, telling, seeing the whole celebration. Okay, cool. You want to celebrate because you thought you winning me? Okay, cool. I'm going to get you back to prison. That's my own personal opinion. Probably what the man is thinking, man. Saying that, okay, cool. You went on vacation. It looks like you still got a lot of money after all these cases. Okay, cool. I'm going to indict you again. Nah, that was crazy, man. It's not good to celebrate too early. I thought as much. I mean, your enemies could be watching and, they will be so mad at you and they want to see you crash. You get what I'm saying? But I pray that Lil Boosie gets out of this situation successfully. But let me know what you all think. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Catch you guys later.